then she says the N words.
I'm not involved, I'm not involved.
There's a million ways I can rock your world. Come close, come give me a 12. You know I'ma hold you close with my diamond pro. Pretty on fleet, you're my golden girl. There's a million ways
Hey guys, it's your girl BEÉ TV. Now I'm back with another video. So basically I'm going to be telling you guys another story time. Yeah, another story time. As you guys can see by the title, it's when I nearly got excluded from school, and also when I nearly got shipped to Ghana. It's a long process and a long story, but we will get to it. Anyways, so how did I start this story off? It's so long. It might be a short, I might cut out bits, so it might be a short video, it might be a long video, I don't know at this point, but you know, it'll probably be a short one, but actually it might be a long one, I don't know, but let's get to the video. Anyways, so it's been like, it was like a Friday. Basically on Fridays I go to church in it for like some youth club. I go to youth club on Fridays, and so it must have been a Friday, and my friends were on the FaceTime call, and I joined the FaceTime call because it adds me. And then I was getting dressed, yeah, and they was talking, and then I was like, oh guys, I'll call you back later when I'm finished. Like, just come back from youth club. And then basically, yeah, so I got back home from youth club.
Is that a bird? Hey! They freaked
me out. But anyways, so I got home at like, I don't know, I got home at like 10, and they were still on the FaceTime call. I was like, what the hell? So you know, if you have an iPhone, you know, yeah, but you know, when you get added to a call, you can join back onto it if they're still on the call. If they're still on the call. So I just pressed the number. I thought they weren't going to be on it, but I just pressed the number, yeah. I just pressed my friend's number, and then they were still on the call. I was like, hi guys. Started speaking, like, all my friends were like just getting angry, and I was like, wait, what happened? And
some girl added us to the group chat. She started getting rude and stuff. Said she's gonna bank us, whatever.
And I was like, add me to the group chat. Knowing me, I'm a troublemaker, as you guys already know from the other story time. I'm such a troublemaker. I still am now, and this happened recently. I actually don't get what I was doing, but that's my dad. He's taking the piss. He must have added me to the group chat now. I get added to the group chat, and then the girl was like, "Who's that?
Who's that?"
Then she says the N words.
boy, if you
You're my. Do you get it? I was like, wait, first of all, I thought she was black in it. So her bitmoji looked mixed race, maybe she's mixed race. I didn't take it to her face. I was like, I don't really mind. I was like, I don't really care, because that's not why I'm here for. I don't care if she said the N word. And then after, she said it again, and I was like, wait. You're saying it a bit too much. You're saying it like you're not allowed to say it. So obviously, I was like, send a pic. Let's call her Jean. Okay, yeah. So this girl called Jean, I asked for a pic. And then in the group chat, like, there's like I don't even know, like, I don't know, like 20 people on the group chat, I don't even know, but it was a full group chat. And I must have asked for a picture now. And everybody was like, oh, scroll up with laughing emoji. And I was like, wait, what's funny?
Yeah, I went to the you know what's that? So you can go to like the save chats. So I went on to the save chats, yeah.
And then I saw a picture, and I was like, wait, is that her? And she's trying to get rude to me. Like, if you saw the picture, yeah, you will be laughing. I was screaming, yeah. I was literally laughing. When I tell you I was laughing, I was like, I have a video. I was sad. When I was on FaceTime, I was still on FaceTime with my friends, innit? But when I got out to the group chat, I was taking the video, and I was laughing because it was too funny. But yeah, so I'm not here to body shame anybody, but she was fat. She had like really curly hair. I think she spoke Arabic. She's like, I don't know where she's from, I don't know, but she was just rude. Anyways, so it got to the point now when they started getting rude, and they added our boy to this group chat. He was like 16, 17, and obviously I get pissed when youngers bringing olders into a fight. Like, I don't know why they have to be there. Okay, I get if you're their sibling or something, but I don't get why you have to be there. You're not related to them in any kind of way, so can you leave? That's all I said. And this guy just starts being rude
and starts making fun of my mum. But you don't know me. You don't know why you trying to fight with me. I'm just trying to sort something out. And then he just starts saying stuff like, oh, you look like a horse. Your mum looks like a horse, whatever. I got pissed, okay?
So I started saying rude stuff, and then he started speaking Arabic like I would understand. Do I speak Arabic to you? No.
And I sound kind of aggressive. I'm not a rude person. I'm actually such a nice person. But if you're gonna get rude to me, I'm gonna get rude to you back. That's how it is.
That's how I got taught. Do you know what I mean? So he started speaking Arabic now. I was like, how the hell am I meant to understand it? And me, being troublemaker, I went to Google and search up. I literally copied it from Snapchat and then copied and pasted it and then pasted it on thingy, on Safari, whatever you call that. Then I Googled it up and then it was like something like a slang or something in Arabic. So then obviously I said something back, I think B word. And I copied and pasted that back. He was like, right, yeah, I speak Arabic. And I was just laughing at myself. I was just like, I didn't even know how to speak it, what do you mean? So this guy kept on copying and pasting stuff, speaking stuff in his language. And then obviously, let's call my friends. Okay, so three of my friends, A, B, and C. A was my cousin, and B and C were my best. Okay, so B spoke Arabic, yeah? B spoke Arabic. She's Iraqi. She spoke Arabic. And so obviously them two were fighting and he was getting a bit too rude. When I copied and pasted them, yeah, he was actually getting rude. So obviously I had to say a few things which were over the line, but I didn't care because he was getting rude to my friends. Anyway, it got to the point when he added more boys to the group chat and it just got all to misery. And then it got to like Monday, and this was still going on like from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. And then Monday, on Monday, like, me and my friends were talking about it, and then they're all like,
wow, why they better get involved in that younger situation?
Yeah, basically a year older than us. And they were getting rude to her. So obviously, my friends were like, on Monday morning, we were talking about it, we were like,
wow, why they getting rude for? Like, we're just like trying to sort out something.
Obviously, this June garden explained to them what she actually did, but we actually mean. Anyway, so it got to the point when it was last lesson, Monday, lesson 6th period. I was in science. I have science on Monday, and I think my friends had like English or something. I don't really remember because I have a different timetables to them. But anyways, so I get called out. I get called out of lesson, my last period, and obviously I was getting pissed now because I'm doing my GCSEs in it, so I have to be in my lessons. And they call me out, and I'm just like, am I in trouble? And they were like,
oh, you have to wait and see. And
I was like, right, cool. So basically at lunchtime on Monday, there was a fight that happened between my cousin and some 2 other girls, and I didn't really get involved, but I was just laughing. But I kind of got involved because I was viewing it, but I didn't tell anybody. Was bystanding, whatever. I hate that word, it pisses me off. But anyways, apparently I was bystanding, so I obviously got involved. So I feel because of that, not knowing, at the back of my head I was thinking it's about June, it's about the June thing. I was like, it's about it. Like in the back of my head I was like, it's about it. But I was there by myself, so I was wondering maybe it might not, because I was literally there by myself for 15 minutes and they pulled me out like at like 2:50 and school finished at 3:10. And I was getting pissed as well. I need to go home. My mum expects me home at 4 o'clock, which is impossible because I get home at 4:30. But still, I was making that up as an excuse. It got to 3 o'clock and I was still there. And I was just like, wow, why am I here for so long? And then I see my cousin and my other best friend, C, walking. And I'm just like, wait, what? And I was like, rah, maybe it's about the lunchtime thing, because me and C were laughing about it, bystanding apparently, and my cousin was involved with it. So I thought it was about that. I was in my head, we were just getting our story straight, and I was like, oh my god, what happens if it's about June? And then she's like,
oh my god, yeah.
And then my cousin's like,
nah, it can't be.
No, my cousin has nerve, man. She's like, it can't be. And I was like, no, it obviously has to be, because us two were just bystanding and you were actually in the fight. It's like, well, actually it might be. So at the back of my head, I was trying to get my story straight, and me not knowing, hey, when I get pulled out of lesson, yeah, I'm thinking about every single excuse that I need to say. I swear that's for everybody. Like, when you have to get your story straight, because then it won't add up, okay? So it got to a point now when me and my cousin, and so the head teacher comes out of the classroom, and her secretary was like, oh, she's free now. And I was just like, who's free? Like the head teacher. And I think I was the second person to come in. So in my school, yeah, like they they hate when you roll up your skirt. You have to be on point. Your uniform has to be on point. You can't have this on your head. You can't, your tie can't be messed up. Like your skirt has to be below your knee. Like, it's, and when I tell you, like, I'll tell you what it looks like. I'll set a picture here or there, I don't care. But yeah, it's like really long and it's, yeah. If you go to my school, I was the second person to come into the room, and I saw the teacher, yeah, and I was just like, let's call her Miss Blogs. The secretary opens the door, and I'm just standing there, just deep in my life, like,
why is the head teacher involved? Like, I thought...
I was just deep in my life. As soon as I saw her face, I was just like, no. A layer of water on my head, on my eyes. I was just like, wrong, I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
So,
like, well, come in, have a seat.
3 chairs. Not knowing I was really about to get sleep from school, but yeah. So, I came and sat down on the first chair. I don't know why I did that. I could have sat in the middle, but I sat on the first chair. When I came in, anyways, so I came and sat on the first chair. Like this, she sat on, like this, she crossed my legs, yeah, put my skirt on, did my tie nicely, and then she was like, if your uniform's not on point, go outside and do it again. My uniform was on point, but my friend C had to like roll down her skirt and stuff. I had to finish that, and then she came. She sat down, and he was like,
we've been sent an email from another school saying that you've been saying rude words, bullying someone on social media.
I was like, say that again? Bullying someone on social media. So obviously I was like getting pissed now because I never bullied someone on social media.
I don't think of bullying on social media is different to what I think is bullying on social media. So, you know. Anyway, so the she was on social media, we're really disappointed in your behaviour,
and these water words just started to drip down my face. I was just like, no. No.
Not today. Not today. Not today.
Like to me, so what's your view in the story? Because we always know there's 2 sides to the story. So she was like to me, she was like, does anybody want to explain first? Me, I did not want to explain first because I know I'm gonna get the story wrong, and then my cousin A is gonna have to say something that does not make sense, and then C is gonna have to say something that does not make sense. So obviously I didn't go first. I think I went last or second, I don't know. But my cousin went first, and my cousin, like, she's really smart, so she just adds everything up together, her words together.
Meanwhile, in whatever
together. So it adds up. It makes sense. I'm sitting here now. My legs are shaking. There's water raps coming out my eyes, and then she was like, "What about you?" And I'm just like,
so.
Stuttering the whole time, and she was like, it's all right, and then I just speak, and then I just start speaking normally. I say, explain the story, and then after she just asked
us who this boy was, like who the boy was that was getting rude to us, and we just
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
And then she said,
yeah, we're gonna tell this teacher as well.
Hunter, whatever, let's call her Miss Hunter.
We're gonna involve Miss Hunter.
I was like, no. In my head, I was like, no, I'm not. You spoke to me, so we're gonna solve this out together. Okay, I'm not gonna involve that because that teacher I don't like her. She's like crazy, like she's actually rude, like she does not like me. I do not like her. I just don't like her. Everybody knows I don't like her. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. I don't like her. So, and obviously
every single time I get into a situation and she gets involved, I'm always the one that gets blamed. Sometimes it's even my fault, but she still gets blamed. I still get blamed for nothing. Do you know, it pisses me off.
As soon as she said Miss Hunter, my tears went back up. And I was just like, I was just putting a straight face on her. I was like, you're not gonna fucking. I was getting so pissed now. I was like, you're not gonna bring her to this situation, and then we're gonna get in trouble. Like we're literally gonna, and then we're all
black. This is 3 black people, 3 black girls. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C.
Now she's telling us, and then she was like, you guys have to write statements. And obviously, because I didn't want to bait out anybody in this like situation I didn't want to bait out my friend C because she would get in trouble the most because she was getting rude the most on the group chat. So we all decided to back my friend C and say that she wasn't involved. So I wrote this teacher gave me a pen and blank paper, and she was like,
you sit there, you sit there, you sit there.
So I sat there, my cousin sat there, and C sat there, and then I wrote the statement. I wrote 4 lines in black pen, and my cousin wrote like 2 pages, and the other one wrote, and C wrote like a half. I don't know, but I left school. I literally dropped it. I was like, Miss, I finished, and then I left. I was dashing. I was like, I don't want her to. She didn't even look at my statement because she was a secretary. She couldn't look at the statement, so she just twisted it. Like she turned the page over. She was like, okay, you can go now. So I picked my bag and I went, and I saw my friend at the school gates, and I was like, I just thought of the story. I was like,
rah, I might get into so much trouble, especially when this teacher's especially when Miss Hunter's gonna get involved.
And my friend was like, oh, don't worry. I was like, nah. I was getting pissed. I was like, no, I can't. I'm gonna get pissed. So now, yeah, I go bus, yeah, and then my mum's like, where are you? And I'm just like,
oh, there was traffic.
So I get home now, and it's all fine. And the teacher missed. My head teacher told me that she's gonna tell my parents, but she didn't tell them yet. So I was like, okay, I have at least 24 hours to tell my parents. So I was like, I'm gonna tell them tomorrow after school. It came to the next day now. They still haven't told my parents. The next day, they still haven't told my parents. It got to a Friday. And I'm still worrying about, like, my cousin already told her mum, and my mum and her mum are sisters, and so that's how we're cousins. And obviously my mum and her mum talk a lot because they're sisters, innit? So I thought that she was going to tell my mum. So I was like, nah, I have to tell her today. I have to tell her today. Bringing up my courage, yeah, to tell my mum. So I was like, right, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this. So after school, I buy chicken and chips, and I'm walking, literally, I'm walking out here, walking, and I come out this door, then I push this door. Yeah. Then after, I run upstairs, put my bag down, and mum was like, Blessing! And I calmed down. And I thought it was, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I was getting away with it. But I came downstairs, and my dad was like,
What's this?
and I was like, I don't know, I haven't read the letter. Like, in my head, I was like, I don't know how I'm meant to know, I haven't read the letter. And he was like,
What's this? I got a letter from school. What is this?
And I was like, oh shit. My mum was like,
Blessing, what have you been? So I take you to school to learn. I didn't take you to school to make trouble.
and then after, she was like, what's this? And I read the letter, yeah, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. I was in my head, I was like, obviously I can't swear by front of my parents. I have African parents. And I was like, oh shit. And obviously, yeah, I started crying.
I cry, like, when I actually mean to cry, you won't understand what I'm saying. I'm basically speaking gibberish, like some type of language, or some type of, I don't know what I'm speaking.
I'm crying now. Mum's like, calm down. And my dad's getting pissed. He's like, what is this letter? So I take you to school. I give you money to go to school to go and learn. I don't give you. You know when you have African parents, they explain the whole journey through they went to school.
Across mountains. I had to go through the Bahama.
I don't care.
And
Explained to me, I had to go and pick up water at 3 AM in the morning, and I had to go through this whole desert, then walk up this hill.
They didn't take my phone away. They just said, calm down. We'll write a letter back to the school. They want us to sign the letter and for you to give it back to school. And obviously now they've written a letter, and I told them that Miss Hunt is involved, and they didn't like Miss Hunt. The first time they saw her in year 7, they did not like her. The way they did not like her. So obviously now my parents wrote a letter, and then they had to take it to the school. I couldn't take it to school because they would think I did the signature. So they had to go in the car, drive me to school, and then take the letter. And obviously now they give them the letter, and Miss Hunt,
as you guys can see here, yeah, I'm not good with names.
is now like, okay, thank you, we'll see with the situation. And then on, I think it was Tuesday, so I gave the letter on Monday and Tuesday, and I was thinking it was Tuesday now, and I was coming home the same way, and then I see a suitcase with a ticket on it, and I read the ticket and it says it's here to go into Ghana. So I'm just like, wow, my dad's going to Ghana. Because
It's always the dads that are going to Ghana, I can't lie.
so I was like, wow, my dad's going to Ghana. Like, every single time my dad goes to Ghana, I'm always living my best life.
I can wear eyelashes, I can wear makeup, nails, whatever.
But I get away with a lot of stuff. So I was like, wow, my dad's going to Ghana, time to celebrate. Not knowing it's for me. Not knowing it was for me. I go to live and I was like, Daddy, are you going to Ghana? He was like, come sit here. So I sat there, yeah, he was like we made this good consideration that we're gonna take you to Ghana.
I'm gonna take you to Ghana.
And I was just like, please. And he was like, you're going to Ghana? So I literally left the room and I went. So I go upstairs now, and then I close my door, and I didn't mean to like smash the door. So yeah, I gone upstairs and I smashed the door by accident. I didn't. Is it hot? Upstairs now, and I'm crying my life out. I call my cousin. My cousin's not picking up her phone. So I was like, "Rah, why are you not picking up your phone?" I was getting.
Why are you not picking up your phone? I was calling my other friends. I was calling ABC. I was like, yeah, I'm going to Ghana. Help me. I was like, help me. I was like, no, I can't do this. I was getting pissed. I was like, no, I can't. I was like, I can't go to Ghana.
Me go to Ghana, me of all people. Why can't you tell my little sister? She's the annoying one. Why? My cousin's sister, she's my sister's age, and she was like, all of our parents know except from C, because we took her out of the situation. Like, she's in trouble. Like, she can't even go on her holiday now. Yeah, whatever. And I'm here living my life. I'm going to Ghana. I'm going to Ghana. I come into school the next morning. It was a Wednesday, and I was crying my eyes out. I was like, "Rah, I'm actually gonna go to Ghana." I was like being serious, and I called my auntie, and I was just like,
I was like, Auntie, I can't. Mommy and Daddy are sending me to Ghana. I can't do this. It's depressing. I literally started making up stuff. I have anxiety. I have depression.
Well, this is all lies, isn't it? I just wanted to get my auntie on my side. So boom, end the call, and I come home. And then my mum was like, okay, my mum was getting me in Ghanaian tree, if you know. She was like,
my sister called me and she was like telling me how you told her, and okay, if you do this one more time, if you do anything slightly off, yeah, you're gonna get sent to Ghana.
I was like, thank you. And I went back upstairs. I said to my auntie, thank you, auntie. And then after, me and my friends were all fine. My cousin got in trouble, not a lot though. She just got the silence treatment a lot of the time. And yeah, I was literally about to get sent to Ghana, but
I'm so scared. Yeah, I want to go to Ghana this year or next year. I know it's gonna happen this year, but I feel like my friends are gonna leave me down purpose on the airport. I'm so scared, but you know,
if you don't see a next video of me next year, then you know that I'm being shipped to Ghana and Bobby actually. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment and subscribe, and obviously if you want me to do any of your suggestions, just pop up to me on my socials. And yeah, thank you for watching.